1, 2, 3. My first question is, Dylan O'Brien, how did you guess that? What?
What?
Grandmother?
That's gotta be wrong.
No, that's definitely. How did he guess that?
It had to
it's
be.
not her.
Grandmother had the code like years in advance.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
Years in
her
advance?
sister.
Yeah.
Years in advance.
That's how
weren't
they're
even
bringing it
born
in.
Yet.
Also, if the house is made of mountain ash,
How
come all of the werewolves and supernatural creatures got in?
But it's okay because it wasn't a closed off mountain ash thing because it was onto the water.
Oh, okay.
And,
Alright,
like,
alright.
the-
That makes
like,
more sense.
The
Now I
vet,
understand.
the animal
see.
clinic is made out of mountain
Mountain
ash
ash.
too, and Scott and everyone else could always go in there.
Right. I have so many questions.
Literally, there's so many.
What is this?
Peter and Kate?
No.
Nah, that's not a thing.
What?
I meant like Peter and Kate because we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
no,
think
no,
they're
I
doing
didn't.
it.
I didn't mean that.
Unless the desert wolf is just a complete lie
Lie.
to get Malia under his thumb,
Which would be
would be
accurate.
very Peter.
Really.
So, but
I
I
just
also
meant-
don't think that they're doing it.
I just meant why the freak do they want Scott alive? Is it
because
so
Peter wants to kill
him?
him. So if Peter kills Scott,
He
then
gets to
he
be
gets
the
the alpha power,
Mhm.
which
He'll
is what he
be
wants.
the alpha.
So he wanted to say, you know, thank God that Scott is alive
because now I can
want to
kill him.
Lydia's grandma is alive though.
Where would she be? In a retirement home?
Well,
kicking back,
that's
sipping
that's
drinks?
the issue. That's why they want us to think that Lydia's grandmother is the benefactor, but also why and no, I doubt Lydia's grandmother would put Lydia on the list, especially if she seems to have cared for her.
I'm saying, I still think it's her sister. Like
So do I,
today,
but
earlier
also,
today.
where the fuck is her grandma? Bottom of the lake?
Chilling.
Was that supposed to clear things up?
Because it didn't. It didn't at all.
You know, everyone was very worried that Malia talking to Peter was going to bring bad things, but considering the situation, she handled herself very well.
I mean,
But she's a Hale.
I was never worried about how Malia would handle herself, but also, like she said, like she doesn't care if whatever she has to do to find her mother is right or wrong, which means Peter can tell her anything and she's gonna do it.
Gonna be like, yeah, sure. I'll
So
kill that
that's
person.
what I was worried about,
Yeah.
and that's gonna happen.
Yeah. In return, Stiles also handled Malia very well at the end of that episode with the whole, like, you know,
That's a good idea. You're not like
You're not like him. But that part killed me. Oh my god, when she was like, I wish you were all dead or whatever she said. Oh.
oh yeah, no, that's the absolute worst. Bring it up.
Tears everywhere.
I hate it and I'm sad, but also like,
Oh.
that could have been worse. He could have freaked out and been like, where were you? Where have you been? And she could have screamed. There was no screaming. It was very just like,
It was very
chill.
mature.
But also she left again.
she did leave
Never
again.
good.
But
Oh my god, I thought they were totally spooning in there and I was so excited and then it was
No.
a dream.
No.
I'm very glad that blood-spattered Scott McCall and Liam getting stabbed and the mute being alive, I'm glad that that was all a dream.
Yes.
None of that was real.
Now we never
Thank
have to talk
God.
about that again.
But
We do, because it's the recap video.
Okay,
but
well, you know.
this is how things work here, Liz.
that was also, like,
guys really
a lot more painful than you would have anticipated, watching Scott's nightmares get worse and worse and worse. It's just like, first, that's why you're the captain, to that's why you're the alpha, to the
Why are you
crossbow
doing that?
becoming the tomahawk, and,
Why'd you do that?
you know,
Help me, Scott!
the
No!
obvious
Let me show
me
you how to
stabbing
do it.
Liam to Scott stabbing Liam, which was terrifying.
hated it.
And totally not where I thought they were going with that. I kind of
it's-
just thought they were gonna keep having him repeat the dream until he broke and killed the mute, but
He killed Liam
he
instead!
killed Liam, and that was sad.
I mean, I kind of figured they were going there because I kind of saw it as a progression of Scott becoming a monster, which is what he's afraid of, which is why he doesn't want to kill anyone, because he's afraid that he's just going to turn into Peter and be a huge monster, and he does not want that. I didn't want that. I didn't want to see that.
No,
It's no one real.
heartbreaking.
It's no one real.
It
So it's okay.
that
It
doesn't
affect
matter.
their
It's
life.
still
okay,
sad.
Liam didn't die.
I still had to watch it though.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but you gotta think like in the long term. You know,
I
he
don't
still
care.
hasn't killed anyone.
Well, you know, that's why we're glad it's a dream.
But
that was
also
also
no.
awful and I hate you.
Thanks. So I guess Scott's dream is where that whole reverse Deadpool list is going to come from.
Right, because then eventually, you know, we have all the clips from the mid-season trailer of Derek saying, you know what, they'll be on our Deadpool. That's gonna be badass. Oh my god. Derek with a gun.
Derek with a gun. Derek with a gun.
I don't like guns.
Yo, though, that scene, all of those scenes were so hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I would like to issue a formal thank you to whoever wrote that.
Please and thank you.
Whoever wrote all of the Derek and Braeden stuff for this episode, I hope you
Got
get
a
a raise for
yeah.
the amount that Scott McCall is worth.
Basically.
Because
Fantastic.
It was so great.
that was intense.
Just slow clap it out.
That was
so great.
You're amazing. Just like the.
Oh, it was so sensual.
It was just like,
It was so
wow!
sensual.
Wow!
It was so sensual.
Oh god.
And
then
and then he kissed her. He kissed her to get the gun.
then they pounced.
He's so sassy.
Did you just say they pounced?
Yeah.
I was talking about the ferocity at which
sexual.
they started kissing, and then he like pushed her on the table. Like that's
Okay,
all right. They pounced on each other.
We'll just cut that out.
I wasn't
Right.
saying pounced as an alternative verb for having sex. I was saying that.
There's a fly.
Yes, I know. It's been in the house all day.
I'm gonna catch this motherfucker.
I got it. Yeah, it is. I just don't
Not.
know. I just killed it. I did kill it. I fucking hit it.
I really don't think you did.
No, I really did.
Well, a mosquito and a fly are two different things.
Whatever. It flew and I didn't want it near me, so.
I went J.R. Bourne on that bitch.
Proceed.
Okay, thank you. Liam.
Liam! Stop it!
Liam.
Are you gonna say anything?
I'm going to hit you. That's what I'm gonna do. Liam was so great tonight. I think we should give him the MVW for Most Valuable Werewolf.
How long have you been thinking
great.
of that?
Yeah,
I
like
just thought of it, and I was like, don't fuck this up. You're gonna say something
thousands
different.
of
Don't.
money.
Will you stop?
He was really great because it was just like so endearing to see how worried he was about his alpha. And, you know, he's just like, he's definitely taken his role as a beta werewolf with just an amazing amount of grace, and he cares about Scott so much that it makes me want to rip out my heart. So that was wonderful.
He also cares about the rest of the pack, and he was so... I don't know the word that I want to use, but he was...
Protective?
No.
What part are you talking about, Briana?
And he helped Kira.
Okay.
brave,
Determined.
courageous.
Just scrap that. He was just so... Kira was in a tough spot, and she was like, Liam, run! And he was like, bitch, no, I'm gonna save your ass.
I think,
And he did a nice little jump onto the top of the thing, and then he went after the berserker.
I think
And he didn't
determined.
lose!
I think determined is a very good word.
That's
to
what
use.
I wanted. I said that I
You
didn't want to
said
use
it.
it, but I lied. That's the word that I wanted.
He was very determined. You know, he pushed himself back up, and he went for that berserker, and they got out alive. I don't know where the berserker went. It's really possible that Kate
Kate
probably
called him
just
off.
called it off. And
But also, he
And then
didn't
he just, like, ran
lose.
away.
But he didn't lose, and that's the important part that I'm emphasizing. He didn't lose. He didn't lose his life. He didn't lose a limb. He is alive, and he was not even bloodied at all.
Done.
I am just very worried that they're sending off Kira's mom, Kira, and Papa McCall. And I don't...
yeah, no, everyone's leaving, and it's making me really nervous.
It's
Not
making
Because
me
I feel
super
like
nervous.
someone's not coming back. There are certain things that you cannot say
Without dying.
in horror-related things. Things like, let's split up. Things like, I'll be right back.
You're never coming
and
back.
Among those top things is, we'll talk about it when I get back. You know, you watch Game of Thrones, Sean Bean says, I'll tell you about your mother later. No, you won't, because you're gonna be dead. We're all really excited to let Papa McCall into the loop And I think now that he's formally asked to be let into the loop and Scott said yes,
He can't be let into the loop, and the only way to not do that is to kill him.
we're
No, he's not
probably
gonna
just gonna die.
He's not gonna die. I think he's gonna be like stuck in wherever he's going because he shot someone. I'm not allowing him to die.
He's definitely gonna die.
We're vetoing that. Raphael McCall, I just started to like you and you are not allowed to be dead anymore.
Sorry.
Nope.
Anymore. He's already dead.
No, I mean like
In the future.
like in
Can't
the
die.
past we've been like, okay, you can
can
die
die.
now.
Yeah.
Like when the Oni stabbed him, we were like,
Die!
but this season, no, you're not allowed to die.
No.
Also, while we're talking about the McCalls, Melissa. Melissa. I have no words.
I love her. That's my little
Can
sentence
we
right
can
there.
we make like a round of applause
Instant
for
tears.
Can we have a round of applause for Melissa Ponzio's acting?
Yes.
Instant tears.
Just like the
Like-
moment you hear that cry, you're just like, I know exactly
No.
what's happening. Melissa
Melissa.
acting as Melissa, acting as if she doesn't know
No.
that her son is actually still alive. And it's just like, acception and I'm crying.
Is blown.
I love her so much.
So,
And when she just like is walking back, you're like, I don't know. Are you in the know? Are you in the know? And then she's like,
I don't know. I
I
hate
hate
this
the
plan.
Yeah.
so A+ for Melissa's acting and A+ for Melissa's acting.
Thank
Which
you.
one did I mean first? You'll never know.
Nope. I don't even think Brittany knows.
Nope. This is a really scatterbrained video. We're just like, oh,
Yeah.
this, and this,
And
and
this,
this,
and
and this.
this,
There
and
is
this.
no progression.
No.
It's just fact.
Because it was just like, it was such like a not action-packed episode, just like,
There were a lot of different subplots. going
exactly,
on.
and they were all very big. Like, it wasn't just kind of
Yeah.
like, this one doesn't matter. They all, like, matter
Yeah,
a
like-
lot.
Yeah.
One that we haven't touched upon yet is the Argent siblings.
On one hand, I liked it a lot. On the other hand, I don't know if Kate was just playing him the whole time.
Probably.
It's
I mean,
know.
she's working with Peter now. I really don't think she expected to take the body
Yeah.
because Peter had already apparently told her that he was probably still alive.
Yeah.
So I don't think Kate really went in there with expectations of taking out the body.
She just wanted to find out if he was still alive, you know.
That's why, like, I
She looked
like
at the watch.
I
She was
like the
30
fact that
minutes.
they had that moment, but also it's ruined because I know it was not real. Also, still really bitter that Kate has not brought up Allison's death.
Right.
Like, I just
What
want
the
her to
hell?
say something.
Where's
Say
my
something to
niece?
someone.
Or
I
like,
don't care who it is. I don't care if
How's
it's
my
Peter. I
niece
don't care if
guy?
it's your berserker. I don't care if it's to yourself.
remember
say
my
something.
niece?
Haven't said anything about Allison, and they haven't said anything about their mutual
Serious?
father.
Who was still
Communication
alive.
problems.
None of it.
Lydia?
Talk to
Lydia.
your mom.
Please,
Oh my god, can she please be in the know?
Mama Martin, like,
We're gonna start a petition that we need to tell all of the parents
Parents.
everything now.
tell them, please.
I feel like
She
Natalie
knows something.
will
she is up.
handle it a lot better than Melissa did at first.
I feel like Mama Martin knows something is up.
She definitely does.
Like, she may not know it's like supernatural,
So-
but she knows that something is going on.
Wait a minute!
What?
I am just now realizing that we didn't actually get an answer about Meredith. Did she just not say anything about that? Because it came
I
back
really
and all of
don't
a sudden it was like, Grandma's ashes. She was at Ike House. It's just like,
ashes.
wait a second. So
Yeah,
if they met
so-
in Ike House, they were both in Ike House.
They couldn't have gone out. They are
Unless
not
they knew
out.
each other before Eichenhouse.
So how old is
That's
Meredith?
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm just saying is
Oh my
like,
god.
but then also the mom was just like, Meredith Walker. Like, I totally know who Meredith Walker is. Okay, there are all of these reasons, but none of them were explicitly stated in
Yeah,
the
no.
episode. And I'm only just realizing that now in retrospect. Like, Mama Martin, you didn't actually answer
anything.
our question.
Mama Martin knows.
So that's still a mystery, and now we just have more questions about Lydia's family that you have chosen to not answer.
Because we don't know a lot about banshees. It could have something to do with the fact that maybe they don't age. They could be immortal. Or something along the lines of that.
They could
I don't
age
like
slower.
that. I don't like creatures that are immortal.
I mean,
It
we
just
don't have
makes
to like
me
it.
so sad.
Yeah.
Guys, if someone asks you what you want your power to be,
Not
don't say
that.
immortality.
Oh,
Just
That's
really
such a sad life.
You will just sit
All
around
your
and watch
friends
all
are
of
gonna
your friends
die.
and family die. Like,
That's not-
is that going to be really
You're
so
gonna
great
be
for you?
alone.
Is that worth it? It's not. Don't do it. This has been a
Don't be
serious
immortal.
PSA
Yeah.
about not choosing
Supernatural
immortality.
PSA right there.
Oh, it's perishable next week?
Yep.
Don't they split it into acts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So act 3 is where we get all the boom boom
Yeah.
answers.
Also, Teen Wolf just has a track record of always revealing things in episode 9.
9, yeah.
So
Next week is gonna be
so great.
awful.
I mean,
Dog and cat. Swear to God.
It's gonna be so many tears because it's just like we know we're finding out about Parrish next week.
There's an explosion in the
but
club.
I want to know what Parrish is so bad.
We're already on the verge of finding out who the benefactor is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, even just those two things, if we find out the answer to both of those things in the same episode, like, I will probably be dead.
That's
Oh my
true.
God,
but I'll be
sure.
happy about it, because at least I'll know.
I think more than anything, this episode just left us with less answers and even more questions. Who is Malia's mother?
Why exactly was Meredith at the lake house?
Will Papa McCall ever find out about the supernatural?
Will Mama Martin ever find out about the supernatural?
Is Lydia's grandma still alive?
Is Lydia's sister still a thing?
What's gonna happen to Kira's mom?
What is Parrish?
Where is Parrish? Why isn't Peter's name on the list?
What is Peter planning?
Who is the benefactor? So I think that about wraps up Teen Wolf today.
Yeah,
It does.
it was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Group hug it out!
Oh! Ow! Someone just scratched me with their claw!
And yet again, I am the only one who emerges unharmed.
Oh!
Sorry, guys.
The one other thing that we wanted to do today is, in case you haven't heard the news already, this afternoon Robin Williams passed away, which was obviously a great loss for the world. He was a really great comedian and a wonderful actor. And to honor him, we decided that we are all going to take a moment to tell some of our favorite jokes to bring a little more laughter into the world, because I think that's something that he would have wanted.
Yeah.
So, who wants to start off? Briana wants to
Take it
start.
away.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You're in.
You're in who?
You're insecure. Don't know what for. Copyright at Harry Styles. Thanks for that one.
I feel like I really should have seen that coming. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Arden Cho.
Arden Cho who?
Arden Cho, glad I didn't say banana.
Ba-dum-bum.
Saw a man with a taser today. He was stunning. Come on, guys. Alright, you know what?
Is a werewolf dressed better in the summer or in the winter?
When?
I don't know.
You tell us.
I think, yeah.
In the summer, because in the winter he has a coat, but in the summer he has a coat and pants.
Push her over. What's a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
Nope, it's the C.
So continue the fun. Leave your favorite joke in the comments below. So next week we will read our favorites of all of your jokes. And yeah, thank you for joining us. And we'll see you all next week. Bye. Bye.
Why do I feel like these videos have just turned into a how many ways can we mock Briana?
Thousands of money.